Have you or a loved one been injured in an accident? Are you struggling to recover fair compensation? Look no further. At Phillips Law Firm, the experienced personal injury attorneys will fight for your rights and get you the justice and compensation you deserve. They handle a wide range of cases, including car accidents, slip and falls, medical malpractice, and workplace injuries. Justice is a phone call away, so don't wait. Call today for a free case review. Call 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
Want to temporarily restore definition in your jawline where it's been lost over time? With Juvederm Volux XC, you can get a non-surgical jawline treatment that adds volume for a smooth contour and to reduce the appearance of jowls in one in-office treatment with little downtime. Juvederm Volux XC injectable gel is the first and only hyaluronic acid filler that improves moderate to severe loss of jawline definition. For important safety information and to find a licensed specialist, visit Juvederm.com. That's JUVEDERM.com. Not for people with severe allergic reactions, allergic to lidocaine, or the proteins used in Juvederm. Common side effects include injection site redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, firmness, lumps, bumps, bruising, discoloration, or itching. There's a risk of unintentional injection into a blood vessel, which can cause vision abnormalities, blindness, stroke, temporary scabs, or scarring. Talk to a licensed specialist to find out if it's right for you. Visit Juvederm.com. That's JUVEDERM.com.
Now, the greatest story never told with Miles and Thrill.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Greatest Story Never Told podcast, episode number 82. We're cooking with oil now. Man, we are on a roll, or are we? Man, oh man. Thank you for joining us, of course. If you'd like to be an unofficial sponsor of the Greatest Story Never Told podcast, please just do us a favor and make a local donation to one of the 3 Fisher houses in the area. That would be at JBL Lemon here at Mattiot Hospital up on the hill there. They do a hell of a good job. They do incredible work. As you know, Men's Room Original Red, net portion of the proceeds go to fund the 3 Fisher houses in the area. With that, the National Foundation, they don't really have to give them any money, because we kind of take care of it on our end with Men's Room Original Red. Now, just for you, we're going to give you a couple little tidbits today. We do not have a lot of time. We'll explain to you why. But a couple items of note. I guess it's been about a year before the COVID thing was going on. We were going to launch a brand new beer in celebration of the 10 years of Elysian and in Men's Room, making a beer and putting that money out there. And the idea was we were going to come up with a brand new beer. Well, yeah. The pandemic hit, and that kind of all went to hell. So that, and part of the reason is because, we wanted to send the beer out at first on draft, put it in local bars and everything else. And it's like you can't really get near a bar, and bars were half staffed, and it was just a tough time for everybody as far as
it didn't make sense to put it out.
It really didn't. So we do have some news on the beer. Probably, we hope, here within the coming months, if not sooner than that. I'm just kind of giving you what we think will happen, but we believe the beer will be out sooner. It's going to be a fantastic beer. Matter of fact, truth be told, we've already tried it.
Yep.
It is amazing.
Yes.
It is really good. Like when we had it, we were like, holy shit, this is good. So it's going to be a great beer. They are brewing it as we speak. Timeline-wise, we don't exactly do that end of it, so we're going to figure it out. We know for a fact it's going to be out on draft first, and then if it's successful, we're going to put it out in bottles and cans at your local grocer. So that is the plan as it is now. Now, one other piece of business. Steve, do you want to tell everybody what's going on?
Nah.
Not really?
Well, no, later today. So later today after the show, right? So this has been in the works for the last few weeks. It was supposed to start yesterday. Actually, it was supposed to start July 4th weekend originally, right? Then it got pushed back, blah, blah, blah. Long and short of it is simply this. Our show is on, 2 to 6 on the KISW. And then from about 6 to 6:30 or 6:45, we will be doing an additional show. Not much different than what you hear now, but a little looser might be the best way to put it. But this show that we are doing, while it will be live, and it will be all 4 of us, and we will take your phone calls and read your emails and see your texts just like we do. The difference is it's not going to be on KISW. This show that we're doing, which, again, we are calling the Men's Room Appy Hour, not happy, but appy,
because it's on the app, you see.
Exclusively on the Odyssey app. So at Monday through Fridays, from this point going forward, as soon as our show is done on KISW. If you have the Odyssey app, man, you just search for Men's Room. It'll pop up, and it's us. Again, live without FCC regulations. So it doesn't mean that we will cuss a lot, but we can, and therefore probably will. In fact, today's opening episode, believe it or not, we'll get a little educational about certain cuss words.
Yeah, that's right. We've got some. We're gonna come out. We're gonna come out with a bang, so to speak. See how that works out. But in the meantime, you might be hearing some of that content on The Greatest Story Never Told. We're not sure if we're allowed to cuss on this thing or not. I know you beep everything out, Mike. So, and I'm not sure the reasoning for that. I think that was just the idea initially.
I think because it related directly to the radio show. So the idea was, even though it's not regulated the way the airwaves are, because of the nature of the way we do our show in the air, they wanted us to stay true to that on the podcast. And then when it came to this app, they were like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
We don't know yet what the rules are on that. But
we'll
we
find
do know
out.
This. All you need to do is download the Odyssey app, and then you search for the Men's Room. And you're going to see the Men's Room Appy Hour. And that will start at 6 o'clock every day, Monday through Friday. You click on that, depending on the day and where we're going and how we're grooving. We're going to bring you some exclusive entertainment, things that we can't really talk about in depth on the air.
Essentially, that's it, man. There's a lot of stories we see that we just can't talk about on the radio. We just can't do it. But we really, really want to, and we talk about it every commercial break, and we laugh in the office, and it kills us sometimes. We're like, this is the funniest thing ever, but we cannot do it on the radio. Well,
Matter
we can, but we would get fired.
We were talking about someone giving us an angry Russian hand earlier.
Oh, yeah.
There's all kinds of things that we want to, all kinds of things. Yes, I give you angry Russian hand. But check it out, please, if you can. All the details are at KISW.com. Do yourself a favor, download the Odyssey app. That is honestly the easiest way to do this. Then you'll see the Men's Room Appy Hour. You could click on it at any time. There's not going to be really anything there until we get to the point where honest to God, we go off the air. Mike runs into the other room, hits some button that takes us off the air. Taryn comes in. She starts her shit, and then we basically come in right after that. And then we go for half hour, whatever we're going to do for that day. So that's the idea of it. And we're doing the launch today. So today's going to be the first one of those. Therefore, this is not the longest, greatest story never told podcast because we got a lot of crap to get ready for that. So anyway, that's where it is. Beer is coming, and a Monday through Friday brand new Men's Room Appy Hour where you can listen to exclusive content that will not go over the airwaves.
No, it will not.
If you are a Men's Room fan, this is for you. This is we're doing this for you if you've been listening for a long time. Obviously, if you're listening to this podcast, you've heard the show a few times. So we do appreciate that, and we appreciate if you download that. You're going to love it.
And let us know what you think.
Maybe keep the kids out of the room on this one.
Seriously.
No, not maybe.
Yeah,
do not have your kids in the room for this. Like, it's one thing to hear us on the radio, but the radio just, by the rules that govern it, even if we talk about something dicey, we can't really go hard down the path. Put it this way, I found out my daughter listens to the end of the goddamn show every day. I had no idea. And then last week I go home and she says, "Stay beautiful," and I kind of smile. And then she repeats word for word the ending to the show. The Men's Room is recorded in front of a live studio audience. And I'm just looking at her like, why do you know that?
Right.
And I realized there's this moment where she has a little alone time, and that's the time she's putting it on. But luckily, that's mostly just Mike with the news, not horrible stuff that we're talking about.
Okay. So there it is. Going to be a short one today because we gotta get to work on that. But please, if you download this and you get a chance anytime during the week, check it out. Let us know what you think. Again, we can still take live phone calls.
Yep.
Even though it's not on the air.
Correct.
You can still call us. You can still text us in at 77999 as that Appy Hour is in progress. So when you're listening to it, we're live. If we're not taped on this. We're only going to be in studio when this thing is going down. And after that, they shut the app off, and there's no more until tomorrow or until the next day. So that's
if
that's
you hear us,
Yeah.
it's live.
And we'll have some news on the beer as well for you. We definitely know some locations it's going in, some of the places that hooked us up early on. I'm going to get first dibs on this, and we'll let you know where you're living, where you can go and try one of these delicious Men's Room beers that'll be out shortly. So there you go. There's the greatest story never told.
You've been listening to The Greatest Story Never Told with Miles and Thrill on radio.com.
A Double Flush production.